Hello and welcome knights around the world enjoying the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. It's your homie G Clef back again for Boar headlines. It's hard to believe that a month has already passed since the start of 2026. How are the plans you set for the new year coming along so far? As for me, been working out to build a healthier body, staying more active, and actually started learning Japanese one step at a time. I'm sure all of you knights are also starting the year strong, and of course, don't forget to keep playing and enjoying the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross as well. Ever since the New Year Festival begun, I've been having an absolute blast playing the new powerhouse, Merlin and Escanor. Time really flew by before I knew it, and now the New Year Festival has already come to an end, with the next update just around the corner. As always, each month seems to pass faster than the last. And with how generous the rewards were this time, it was easier than ever to collect resources and grow your account at a rapid pace. Personally, I felt this was a very meaningful update, and I truly hope it was just as rewarding for all of you knights. Now then, shall we talk about the next update? This time around, a lot of information has already been revealed through the official forum, so rather than wondering what the next update will be, feels like many of us are more curious about how it's going to be released. And since I'm here, why don't we take a look together? Let's start by watching the update video first.
"私も消防官だぞ。守られる方じゃなくて守るのが仕事だぞ。もう本気だ。猫股の特大平場を食らえ!」
貴公と俺とでは存在する宇宙も違う。貴公では俺に勝てん。切り離した宇宙
鎮魂してやる。俺はこの炎でみんなを守るヒーローになるんだ。地獄の炎を食らえ。
Yes, the next update is a collaboration. Not just any collaboration, but a brand new crossover with Fire Force. When I first heard about this, I immediately thought this is certainly worth watching, and I started the first season immediately. And seeing it collaborate with the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross makes it even more exciting. For any knights who haven't watched the anime yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. The story is engaging and the characters are full of charm. To give a brief introduction for those who may not be familiar with this, one day a mysterious phenomenon, spontaneous human combustion occurs and a special fire force is formed to protect humanity from the threat. Now then, let's take a closer look at each of the characters you just saw in the video. And of course, we should start with the main protagonist. First up is Hero of Flames, Shinra Kusakabe. At the start of battle, Shinra gains a buff that lasts for 3 turns, granting him immunity to effects that block recovery-related stats and increase life-related stats. In addition, whenever an enemy uses a skill to deal damage to Shinra, that enemy is inflicted with the Ignite effect. Then, at the start of the ally's turn, damage is dealt proportional to the target's max HP based on the number of Ignite effect applied. So even when attacking, enemies will need to think carefully about the damage they deal. Shinra also provides a powerful buff to Fire Force heroes, and it's a break type effect. Fire Force heroes deployed alongside Shinra will have their damage taken from enemy skill usage during the enemy's turn capped at 40% of their max HP? Wow. Truly fitting for a main character. He protects not only himself, but his allies as well. And finally, his last key feature is Expel. If Shinra either has his max HP reduced by 40% or takes no damage during the enemy's turn, he gains a buff that lasts for 2 turns. While this buff is active, using an all attack skill will expel one enemy with the highest number of ignite effects. Used strategically, this ability has the potential to completely turn the tide of the battle. Next up is Red Flame Nekomata Tamaki Kotatsu. She's the mascot of the Fire Force. At the start of battle, Tamaki grants human allies a buff that allows them to evade one attack, which means as long as Tamaki is on the battlefield, that first hit will either need to be a very light attack or a buff removal. When Tamaki enters the battle from the sub slot, she gains a buff that applies only to herself. While this buff is active, whenever Tamaki uses a skill, she removes one buff from the enemy and also grants herself the same evade effect mentioned earlier. Additionally, if Tamaki uses 2 single target attack skills within the same turn, she grants an evade buff to human allies. Used effectively, Tamaki can dramatically increase the survivability of her team. With these traits, going up against Tamaki could get pretty frustrating. And finally, the last character is Frozen Time Sho Kusakabe. Kusakabe? Sounds like he might be related to Shinra, right? That's correct. In the story, Sho is revealed to be Shinra's lost younger brother. His overall atmosphere is quite different from Shinra's, which makes it feel like there's a deeper story behind him. Both at the start of battle and whenever he uses a skill, he grants Frost Release, a buff that can stack up to 3 times, increasing attack-related stats and damage dealt. Just from this alone, he already sounds like a pretty powerful damage dealer. But while his damage output is impressive, Sho's defining feature is actually his freeze mechanics. Sho is a character who can completely turn the tide of battle by freezing enemies or even himself. When Frost Release is active, Sho takes damage from an enemy. That enemy is inflicted with Frostbite, which blocks single target skill effects and reduces attack-related stats, weakening them significantly. Once Frostbite stacks twice, the enemy is immediately frozen. And whenever an enemy becomes frozen this way, Sho removes 1 debuff from himself and recovers a portion of his max HP. What makes this even more interesting is that what happens when Frost Release reaches its maximum stacks. At the end of ally's turn, all stacks of Frost Release are removed and Sho grants freeze to himself for 2 turns. Yes, freeze. He literally freezes himself. While Sho is frozen, the damage he takes is fixed at 1, allowing him to protect himself. Once the freeze is removed, he begins to gain a Frost Release again, freezing enemies to take them out of the fight, freezing himself to stay protected. Mastering when and how to apply these freeze effects at the right moment is what truly defines the chilling play with Sho. So that wraps up our introduction to all of the Fire Force heroes. What do you think? Right away, the 2 brothers at the center of the story, one representing fire and the other ice, makes for a very exciting concept. With mechanics like Expel and Freeze that removes characters from the battle, it really feels like this collaboration will allow for much more strategic combat. Are you hyped for this update yet? You'll be able to meet the Fire Force heroes after tomorrow's update, but before that, there's one more thing I'd like to share with you. It's the second set of rewards from the 777 Relay event, which began last month. First up are the benefits tied to this collaboration's draw banner. When you reach 60, 150, and 450 loyalty, you'll receive a Fire Force equipment supply box. With collaboration events, there are usually a lot of heroes to build, and fully gearing all of them often requires a huge number of anvils and hammers. With this new equipment supply box, that burden should be a bit lighter this time around. I'll be sharing the rest of the 777 Relay event rewards little by little, so stick around and don't miss those as well. Next up, it's time to take a look at the collaboration events. And as always, we start with the login events. This time, there are 2 separate login events available. The first allows you to earn up to 70 diamonds over 14 days. The second runs for 3 days and rewards you with 30 tickets, giving you a total of 33 draws. Up next are the special missions. These missions are designed to help you obtain growth materials, holy relics, enhancement boxes, and more. This time, the final completion reward is a costume outfit for the mascot Tamaki Kotatsu. The other costume pieces can be obtained through additional events, so be sure to stay tuned and pay close attention to what's coming up next. The third event is the roulette event. Here you can obtain collaboration holy relic materials, collaboration gift boxes, and even Tamaki Kotatsu's weapon costume. Participation is very simple, so make sure not to miss out, everyone. Be sure to grab that costume while you can. Event boss battle. This is always a fan favorite during collaborations thanks to its unique bosses. And this time, the boss is none other than Sho Kusakabe, who also appears as a playable hero. By defeating Sho and earning event currency, you'll be able to exchange it for a variety of rewards in the exchange shop. Oh, Tamaki Kotatsu's beauty costume is included in the list of rewards. In addition, if you clear the extreme difficulty 15 times or more, you'll earn the collaboration exclusive title, Adola's Conduit. So for all knights who love collecting titles, be sure to challenge Sho right after tomorrow's update. And of course, there are plenty more events waiting for you as well. We dearly hope you enjoy your time in the 7 Lily Sins Grand Cross together with the Fire Force collaboration heroes. Now, let's take a look at the new content and improvements coming in this update. First, Hall of Warriors is getting an expansion. Knights, this is the challenge to test your limit. The Hall of Warriors will now extend from floor 16 all the way up to floor 30. And by clearing floor 30, you'll be able to obtain a brand new costume for Scold. Next up are the quality of life improvements. First, when your equipment inventory reaches its maximum capacity, the notification pop-up will now include a shortcut button that takes you directly to equipment dismantling. Previously, you had to dismantle equipment before entering the battle, but with this change, the process will be much more accessible and convenient. Another QOL, an improvement to the team formation import feature. With this update, you'll now be able to import linked heroes as well. Even when importing a team setup, linked heroes previously had to be set manually, which could have been inconvenient. Thanks to this improvement, team building and overall gameplay should feel much smoother as better. Next up is an update to the hero information screen. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to view the evolution and awakening animations directly from the hero information screen. These were easy to miss after seeing them just once, so it's great that you can revisit them anytime you'd like. This next improvement is one that new and beginner knights will likely welcome the most: the deathmatch AI recommendations. When entering a deathmatch, the default recommended AI ally will now be available to invite, making it much easier to get assistance when tackling deathmatches. In addition to these, a wide range of other improvements are coming as well, including exchange shop UI improvements, knighthood competition team formation improvements, enhanced convenience for full awakening token exchanges, and improvements to the diamond shop, just to name a few. For more detailed information, be sure to check out the update news that will be posted on the official forum shortly. The 777 relay event has been ongoing since last month. For those knights who returned in December, I think the December rewards were definitely satisfying. And with a brand new set of rewards arriving this month as well, we couldn't skip introducing them. You haven't forgotten, haven't you? In addition to Tamaki Kotatsu's costume, the Fire Force equipment supply box obtained through loyalty bonuses, and the 30 collaboration tickets, there are still even more rewards waiting for you. We've been told that the remaining rewards are all the ones that knights are sure to love as well. Rather than me listing everything myself, I wanted to take a moment to guide you directly to where you can check them out, the official The 7 Little Sins Grand Cross website, where all 7 stages of the relay event benefits are introduced. When you visit the site, you'll also find a special coupon code as part of the relay event rewards. So after the update goes live tomorrow, be sure to stop by and check it out. And don't forget to redeem it, please. And you guessed it, 777 relay event will be returning next month with part 3. I will try my best to bring even more rewards for all of our knights. Now then, we've covered all the major update news. Aha! Almost forgot about the SNS social media event. Since this is a brand new collaboration, an event video featuring both the 7 Little Sins and Fire Force will be uploaded to the official community on X. To participate, simply visit the account, follow the official page, repost the event video, and leave a like and comment that includes your friend code. Once you've done that, your participation will be registered automatically. By joining the event, you'll have a chance to win 30 diamonds awarded through a random draw. It's definitely worth giving a try. I participate every time, and you should too. If the total number of repost likes and comments reach 5,000, all players will receive the following awards on SSR Evolution Pandit, Super Awakening Coins, Full Awakening Token, and Basil's Hammer. And with that, we brought you all of today's news from the Boar headline. It feels especially exciting to have a brand new collaboration in January, something we haven't seen in quite some time. And on top of that, thanks to the 777 relay event, we're able to enjoy the game with even more rewards this year. Player experience, thumbs up. As always, starting with me, and together with the development and operations team of the 7 Little Sins Grand Cross, we are constantly listening to the voices of our knights and doing our best to upgrade the game for you. So if you have any thoughts or feedback, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. With that said, it's been your homie G Clef. We'll be back next month with even more exciting news. See you in February for more Boar Headline Season 3.
猫のようにしなやかに私も頑張る。
飛行には無理だ。
ふざけんじゃねえぞ。
もう本気だ。猫股の特大平場を食らえ。私も消防官だぞ。守られる方じゃなくて守るのが仕事だぞ。
飛行では俺に勝てん。切り離した宇宙、飛行と俺とでは存在する宇宙も違う。
俺はこの炎でみんなを守るヒーローになるんだ。地獄の炎を食らえ。消防官はヒーローなんだよ。